One visit, the most dangerous visit on Earth. And it means only one thing, death. It is home to only one tribe, and to this day, it remains an unsolved mystery. This is the Sentinelese tribe, inhabitants of North Sentinel Island, also known as the Mysterious Island. The island is located in the Bay of Bengal near India and is administratively part of it. Its age is estimated to be around 60,000 years. North Sentinel Island is home to a single tribe, primitive and unbelievably hostile, that has completely isolated itself from the outside world, so much so that the exact number of tribe members is still unknown. Scientists estimate their population to be between 400 and 500 people, or possibly more. Yes, the difference is large, and it will remain so for one reason: the tribe's terrifying violence, which prevents anyone from approaching or exploring the island. Believe me, this is violence beyond what the human mind can comprehend. The inhabitants of North Sentinel Island live deep within dense forests, further increasing their isolation and making it nearly impossible to understand their culture or language. Their language is unknown, and their customs and traditions remain a complete mystery. However, there is one piece of good news. We know only 3 things about this tribe. They are hostile, they survive by fishing and gathering fruit, and they have absolutely no knowledge of agriculture. Now let us talk more about their aggressive nature. Horrifying stories have circulated about the events that took place along the island's shores. No one has ever managed to move beyond the beach into the interior. Anyone who approaches the island is met with a shower of arrows and spears. Either they return with minor or severe injuries, or they never return at all. Even helicopters have not been spared from this violent reception. Do not think about it. You cannot approach this island. Whether you come as friends or enemies, whether you set foot on the island by accident or on purpose, your fate will be the same: death. Still not convinced? Then listen to these stories. In 1806, according to historical reports, an Indian prisoner escaped and reached the shores of this island. A few days later, his body was found by chance. He did not drown. He was killed after being struck by arrows, one of which pierced his throat. Still not convinced? All right. In 1904, a group of filmmakers traveled to the island to produce a documentary about this breathtaking place. What happened? They were attacked by the islanders with spears and arrows, and the film's director was struck by an arrow in his thigh. Here's the shocking story. In the aftermath of the devastating 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami, a rescue mission aboard an Indian Navy helicopter attempted to reach the island to save any survivors and deliver food supplies. However, the results were shocking. The island's inhabitants reacted with extreme violence, and one of them even tried to attack the helicopter with a sharp spear. Imagine that scene. Just 2 years later, in 2006, 2 fishermen fell asleep on their boat, which drifted during the night and ran aground on the island's shore. Unfortunately, they were also killed by the islanders. Even more astonishing, when the Indian Coast Guard sent a helicopter to recover the bodies after spotting them, the islanders attacked the helicopter with arrows, forcing the pilot to retreat without retrieving the bodies. Unbelievable, isn't it? The question here is, why all this violence? It is said that the first attempt to contact the islanders dates back to the British colonial era. At that time, the British kidnapped 2 elderly members of the tribe and 4 children, taking them to a nearby settlement. They treated them kindly in an attempt to win their trust and facilitate the seizure of the island. However, after just a few days, the British were shocked to discover that the 2 elders had fallen ill and quickly died. The children were returned to the island without the adults, which deeply puzzled the tribe and instilled fear in their hearts. Do you think this incident ignited the tribe's unexplained hostility toward outsiders? No one truly knows. What science can explain, however, is the reason for the elders' deaths. Studies show that isolated tribes have extremely weak immune systems, meaning that any contact with outsiders even a minor one, can be devastating for the entire tribe. They are unable to resist even the simplest diseases, such as the common flu. But wait, there is one more development. In 2011, a peaceful attempt to communicate with the islanders from a distance was recorded. No harm or damage occurred, and no additional details were reported. Does this mean the islanders are beginning to open up to the outside world? Or was it just a coincidence? In the end, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.